Welcome to the Wednesday weekly report. Here, I'm going to share every week. I share the data of what's happening in GTA market and all the region wise. So how the market is behaving in last 7 days. We're going to share the data. Uh, just bear with me. I'm going to share my screen and then we go through all the data. Okay, so now this is the freehold activities in region to region wise. So as you can see, this column shows the current active listings. This shows in the last week active listing, end of the last week active listings, and this shows what has been gain or loss in active listings and what has been sold in last 7 days. The reason for doing this sort of an analysis, it gives you how the market is trending. There's lots of data available out there, but this is the most simplistic way of knowing the supply and demand situation which driving the prices up in GTA. So if you can look at here, Toronto had a Toronto's current active listing in freehold is 2,102. Last week, end of last week, it was 2126. So that means we are less 24 listings than last week, right? Meanwhile, in 7 days, they were sold 166 and so forth and so on. Durham region gained 51 listing, York got 57, Peel got 21. Last week, Peel was minus 244. So now the momentum is picking up in Peel. And now looking at the condos, as you can see in Toronto, condos active listing gained by 107. Durham, it's less by 9. York is plus 36. Peel is lost by 1. You know, even freehold and condo, both you're looking at it, that the listing scenario is not changing. So that means the supply is not actually improving. Whatever it comes out in the new in the market as a new listings and what's sold and active listing, it's not helping. But however, it's a steady growth. It should go a little bit more, and then we would have a more. Um, we would sort out this supply issue what we are having it now. Average price by each type of dwellings. Three major type of dwelling I broke down onto: condo, townhouse, and semi-detached and detached, right, by the region wise. Now if you look at the Toronto, the condo price is 652 average in Toronto. Durham is 449, Peel is 586, York is 635, townhouse and semi-detached 1.151. Detached in a Durham region is 811, which has gone up from the last week average price. Last week average price was somewhere 776. It's jumped. It's very hot market. I mean, a lot of things are going on, multiple offer, way over asking prices. So that's everywhere across the board. That's the scenario. Now, if you look at I broke down because I live in Durham region and I primarily work in Durham region. And I have a similar type of data for every region, but I'm going to share today what's happening in Durham region. Now, Durham region, what's the and all major towns of Durham region. So like Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, Oshawa, and Clarington. Now, Clarington includes Bowmanville, Curtis, Newcastle. Um, so current active listings currently in Pickering is 154, Ajax 131, Whitby 220, Oshawa is 268, Clarington is 239. Now this data, what's been sold, but I took it for the entire month of June. So in Pickering, in entire month of, and these are all freehold. There's not much activity in condos, and this region is not known for that much of a condo thing. So you have a total freehold. Pickering is 100, Ajax is 150, Whitby is 210, 286, 202. Now price, I broke down into two: towns and semis average price per town and detached average price. Now towns and semis in Pickering is on averaging to 690K. Ajax is 650K. Now this number is, there are lots of older home and smaller town and semi sold. Otherwise, with my experience, it's not that far from the Pickering. Um, Whitby is the same scenario. It's a 623. Some of the newer place of Ajax Whitby, they are pretty much, and Pickering are getting par. Very very insignificant difference between them in average pricing. Um, Whitby is detached price, and Whitby is growing up from Ajax 850K, because Brooklyn is very hot and very more higher pricing price range. So this is pretty much the scenario. If you have any particular question for any region and any other town, please give me a shout, and I will be happy to share with you. Take care.